Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Tony, and today's video we're going to talk about the Sram GX AXS kit. So this video is going to be mainly what I like about this setup. So I got a couple rides through it already. Had it for about a month, so I got a good amount of riding time, and here is my few things that I like about it. Now, it's not going to be in any particular order. I'm just going this on top of my head, and I did get about 5 rides through it, so not that many, but I would say enough to get a feel of how the system works. So my first main concern was going to be the battery life on here. I wasn't too sure on the battery life because, you know, with anything that has a battery, you wouldn't want to be left stranded when you're out and riding. But I would say I am surprised. I got one charge on here, that first initial charge, and after that I didn't charge anymore. Got about 5 rides through it, and my battery life on the app still shows that the derailleur and the shifter still has plenty of battery. There isn't any exact percentage, but there was like one little notch missing, so I would say the battery is probably between 70 to 90%, even 95% maybe. But so far, 5 rides, and it's been holding up just fine. Also, my bike is a Specialized Levo SL, so it's not a super powerful bike. So when I'm riding it with my buddies, I'm constantly shifting up and down throughout the whole cassette because it's not a super strong bike. It's kind of like a regular mountain bike with a tad bit of assist, so I'm always constantly shifting. And for those 5 rides, everything has been holding up like amazing. Battery doesn't drain that fast, and not to mention, I don't even remove the battery. Like, I keep on forgetting to remove the battery, and it's been in my bike the whole time, transporting it on the back of my car, going to the trail, riding it, and just storing it in my garage. The battery is still holding up and it's not draining any faster, so I do have a peace of mind. I can get a lot of riding time and not have to worry about charging the battery. So next up, it's going to be the way it shifts. It is just super quick, super precise. With my old Sram GX mechanical setup, you know, there was times where I shift and it doesn't exactly go into the gear at times, where I'm trying to like go into the bigger cog where I'm climbing and I shift. There's times where I don't push it all the way through and it doesn't shift. With the AXS electronic setup, where you press it, it goes. Like, you know it's gonna go. There's not like, oh, did I press it hard enough? You press it, it shifts up, it shifts down, it always shifts every single time compared to the mechanical setup. So that is one of the beauties of electronic shifting, like the Sram AXS setup. Also, setting up the first out the box was super easy. Bolted in, link it, pairing it took literally like couple seconds. Super easy. And then the best thing is you can adjust it during the ride. For that first ride, before I even went out for that first ride, I adjusted everything on the stand. It was perfect. But for that first test ride or maiden ride with this new AXS, I did have to adjust 2 of the cogs during the ride, and it was just super easy. Like, it wasn't even anything hard where I had to stop and get off the bike and fiddle with it. Just press a little button on the bottom of the shifter and just go up and down on the cog that is making the gear, and I was able to do it on the fly without having to stop. Obviously, if you're going down the hill really fast, it'd be kind of hard, but if you're climbing, just riding straight, it is super easy to adjust that, you know, that derailleur just right. So I mean, awesome. The paddle, I am getting used to it, so it's not that confusing anymore. It did take a couple rides, but some people learn faster than others. But I am learning that, you know, I am getting used to which one is up and down. But there is an optional upgrade rocker panel that you can buy that kind of mimics an actual shifter. But currently with this setup, I am getting used to it, and I don't have any issues anymore with pressing the wrong gears. I know exactly which one I'm pressing now, so I would say it's just, you know, why I left this feature, and what I like about it is because it's so clean, right? It doesn't take up a lot of real estate on your handlebar. Like, it's so easy, just a little paddle there, and it's clean, less wires. I mean, you can see it right there. Setting up, the way it works, the battery life, the speed of everything. And the cassette, I am running I believe it's the 10 50, even have a broken tooth on the cog, which I don't use the 50 yet. I just don't really have a need to, because I mean, I got a little bit of assist, so I just ride in the 42 most of the time. But even with this cassette, it works just fine. It shifts, it goes, no issues whatsoever. So that is what I like about this new electronic shifting kit. If you guys are in the market, I would highly recommend that you look into it. If it's within your budget or you need to upgrade your components, I would say it's a very good investment, just because any beginner can set this up compared to a mechanical. Mechanical is going to be a little bit different, a little bit more complicated to set up. Not hard, but for a beginner to set up a mechanical setup versus this AXS is going to be 10 times easier to set up in every single cog of your cassette and not have any issues with, you know, bad adjustment, quote bad adjustment. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's a few things of what I like about it. I'll post another separate video what I don't like about it, or some little things where I kind of dislike about this system, but so far the goods outweigh the bad. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.